Welcome to Ecko Pt1. I'm your host, Ecko Fan Grey Wolf. This video is called Choices with Ecko. So before you go too deep into this video, it is going to be loosely based on some truths. It is going to piss off every woman, every man who follows me. So I am prepared to lose you all. And if this video does hurt you in some way, shape, or form, then it is meant to open your eyes and reflect at the choices that we have all made. Alright? So, I've been a victim of this, and I want to point this out because my career that never got to take off is due to a couple of things. One, circumstance, and two, other people's choices. Alright? And I made a TikTok about this, so now I can make y'all the full ramifications of this. You can only be mad at yourself when you make a choice that fucks you out of your life. You can't be mad at anyone else if the choice was yours. You can be mad if you never got a choice and everybody else's choices fucked you out of your life. I'm probably not wording this right, so I will try to recorrect that right now. Basically, more or less, it goes like this. I didn't get to choose the life I planned out because I have siblings that totally ruined it. Alright? Everything that you see, everything that I've done over the last 10, 12 years on YouTube has been me struggling to get my acting career off the ground because I have not been allowed to pursue it because a few of my siblings, mostly the females, have made very bad procreation choices. So versus their baby daddy side doing the job they're supposed to do, I had to make these choices. I had to man up for children that I didn't create versus, everybody else. And while I'm losing opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to pursue my acting career, pursue my police career, pursue everything I wanted to do since I was 12 years old, the people whose lives I'm helping ain't in turn helping me, but instead are just expecting me to keep doing it. But here I am at 52, still making YouTubes instead of actually working for someplace like Marvel or DC, making movies, pursuing my career, and doing what I want to do. That has not been an option because some of my siblings don't understand the power of choice. And so these videos that you're about to watch for men and for women, it's just going to be one whole thing with all of y'all paying attention, hopefully. This may be the best video that is serious as a heart attack that you'll ever see. I'm only going to give you 99.9. I'm not going to put any names involved in the shit. But understand that these things do change the course of your life. Alright, so this is called Choices with Ecko. Let us begin. I am the second of 7 children. Let that be the first bet. My older sister and I are full-blood brother and sister. We have the same mom and the same dad. Alright, that's more information than anybody needs to know. My other siblings, we all have the same mom, but not the same dad. Alright? And a lot of these choices made by my siblings fucked me out of my life. I won't go sugarcoat that part. And I will tell you the other part that fucks me out of my life is that instead of them growing up and taking the bull by the horns, they continue to do the same dumbass shit. I've lost 4 decades of my life and 2 years since I'm now 52. And I'm at the end of my rope with this bullshit. Alright? Alright. So let's start with the gentlemen. Alright, gentlemen. This probably ain't gonna last more than 15, 20 minutes at best. I've really got to dig into women's asses, no diddy. But for us men, you need to make better choices. Alright? And you need to be open with women. Straight the fuck up. You need to be open with women. You need to be open, you need to be honest, and you need to let them know. And you're also going to have to accept no as an answer. Alright? Choice number 1. You meet a hot chick. You don't want her for anything other than her pussy. You're probably not going to get that hot chick. Just realize that. Then again, there ain't no telling. Maybe she just wants your dick. Cool. If both of y'all in agreement that this is a friendship with benefits or a situationship and nobody's going to catch feelings and nobody's going to have babies, good to go. Good to fucking go. And that's fucking great because you both know going in that you're just fucking. That's it. You're just fucking. There's no I love you after. There's no cigarettes. It's wham bam, get the fuck out my house. And if I was a woman, that's exactly how it would be. I'm going to ride your dick, and I'm going to ride you right out that goddamn door. All right? I got mine. You got yours. Pull out the condom. Flush the bitch down the toilet. Toss it in the motherfucking trash can. I don't want no baby by you. I don't want to have to deal with you other than when I need dick. That's it. And now, women take that into consideration and slide him on out. Just go on and slide him on out. It's all good. Because he also knows that this is a situationship where we just fucking. We can be friends, but right now we just fucking. And if we just fucking, we ain't got to be friends. You call me on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm there 30 minutes before you want me there because we just fucking. And if we just fucking, it should only be you and me that's fucking. Alright? I don't give you nothing, you don't give me nothing. And we both come to an agreement that when we meet somebody that we want to fuck other than you, we let each other know. Hey, look, it's been a fun ride. I found this girl. I really like her. She really likes me. We're talking. We're about to have a relationship. So, one last rump before we go. And if she's down with it, boom. If she's not, shake her hand. Wish her well. Go start your new life with the beautiful woman who wants to be with you for the rest of your life. The one that you will make your wife. The one that you will possibly have children with. But the one that you will be with through thick and thin, hella high water. And this little girl over here is a shadow of the past. She's not a skeleton in the closet. Hell, she looks hotter than the bitch you just left her for. But the one you left her for, y'all vibing. So, you go. Now, on that same note, women, same shit. Ride his dick. When you're done with him, you send him on home. Make sure he knows that. Even if you got the best pussy on earth, if it's just a fucking thing, then let it be a fucking thing and send him on his motherfucking way. Gentlemen, on the receiving end of that, it's a fucking thing. She told you from the motherfucking jump, you gotta deal with no, and this problem is over. You are just a skeleton in her closet, or if you're a hot man, you'll be a memory, and she'll be like, boom, I fucked him. I was his first. Good job, I tore that dick up, and on the other end of that, I tore that pussy up, Hey, y'all don't like the language, I'm sorry, but this is ghetto language, and these are the choices with Ecko, and this is how I'm going to talk to you for the rest of the next 45 minutes, and you're either going to accept it or you're not. If you choose not to accept it, that's a you problem, not a me problem. The language is foul. All right? I'm sorry if that offends you. I have until 9:30 because I got to go get my nephew and take his ass to school. Again, choices that I didn't choose to make. All right? So that we're clear on that. I didn't choose this. Someone else chose it for me. That's the whole point of this video, is that I have every right to be angry that at 52, my acting career has not taken off, and that, granted, I still look great. This is not a filter or anything. I still have time. I shouldn't have to fight for my life now to make it because of helping other people and their lack of proper choices. So now, got you gentlemen ready? Let's rock. You meet a hot chick. She's age verified. You're not molesting somebody. You're not sleeping with some little girl. Y'all grown. She's grown. You grown. Y'all gonna sit down and talk. She don't want nothing but dick. You don't want nothing but pussy. Boom. Y'all talk about every fucking precaution that you can take. You don't come to her house without fucking condoms. Point blank period. She wants to try it one time without condoms. You make sure she's got the after morning pill, birth control up the wazoo. You want to make sure that there's no babies between y'all. And hopefully she's feeling the same way so that she doesn't trap herself or you. And we will explore that later. But, if it's a situationship and, it's different if y'all fucking and both y'all decide, okay, we want to have a baby together and co-parent. Right? That's a whole nother ball game, and that's above my motherfucking pay grade. We'll touch on it, but don't get your hopes up on me giving you any kind of education about co-parenting. I am not a parent. I don't have children. I never got the chance to have children. All right? Again, not my choice. I wanted kids. I wanted them when I was in my 20s. But unfortunately, other people's lives kept bleeding into my life because of the choices that they made. And instead of growing up and doing what's right or making daddies of their babies step the fuck up, I had to do it. Those same kids that I helped bring up talk to me like dog shit, have threatened to beat my ass on a motherfucking daily, and still do it to this day. And I have to explain to them, look, I've been fighting since I was 6 years old. You're not going to whoop me. You may think you're going to whoop me, but here's the reality. I can hurt you without trying. That's the bottom line on that. Let's see what we got. We are 10:45, and the time is 8:45, so we got plenty of time. Gentlemen, while I'm on you, no Diddy, do not pick fights that you have no possibility of winning. Now, I know this is going to sound hypocritical because what I'm about to say will say nothing is impossible and that you probably can beat somebody with the right time. There's just one little problem with that. If you're fighting someone who has been fighting before you were born, the only way you're going to beat them is due to old age and how unhealthy they actually are. And this is for those nephews that I raised, if you happen to stumble across this. Can't none of y'all whoop my ass. Don't even consider it. Don't even think about it. And I have one job. Survival. I will hurt you. And I do not give a fuck. I will break your arms. I will break your legs. I will put you in a fucking wheelchair. That is not an invitation. That is a warning. You can suck all the air you want out of the sky, but if you come across me and think you're going to bring bodily harm to me, your ass is going to die. I am going to make you wish you were never born. Because unlike y'all, I've been fighting since I was a little boy. And it's because I'm small that I have the biggest target on my back, that everybody thinks that they can whoop my little ass. I like it like that. Because as long as you think you can whoop me, I know that I ain't got to whoop you. Because I'm not fighting to whoop you. I'm fighting to end you. And that doesn't just go for these fucking badass nephews who think they burly and bad. This goes for anybody within the sound of my voice. If you come at me with bad intentions, you're going home by two ways. Wheelchair and ambulance, because that's what your new life gonna be. Or you going home to Jesus. It's just that simple. 3 pounds of pressure to the throat. I'm snapping everything in here. Everything. 5 down here to the sternum. I'm ending your shit. I'm breaking every bone in your body, and if you live, you will be in a wheelchair. You have been warned. Now, don't make stupid choices and start thinking that you are a badass and going after people. And a black belt for all the martial artists around. A black belt does not make you a warrior. It just means you paid attention in class, and it might makes right so you can break a board or a brick, which can't hit your back. Doesn't mean you're a good fighter. It just means you're strong. But it takes more than strength to win a fight. It takes skills, and it takes knowledge of the human body. And it also takes that determination to stand there and take a hit as good as you can give it. Training don't stop when the dojo closes. If you don't go home and train, you're just wasting your time. Martial arts shit up. You make your choice, and then you deal with it. Do not start a war with someone who can beat your ass without having to blink or work very hard. Also, if you're going to start a fight with somebody, you should probably give up drinking and smoking weed and doing all kinds of other drugs, because I don't do any of that shit. But most of y'all do. And I will not be held responsible for what happens next. Understand that. You're all bigger than me. But I'm better. And I've been fighting before you were born. And I've been fighting before your daddies was born. Hell, I've been fighting before your mom was born. And it wasn't a choice. Because I had family members who decided, you're going to fight them or you're going to fight us. And you are a 6-year-old boy. Make a choice. Fight the big kid or fight the 5 fucking adults. Yeah. I made the choice to fight the kids. So don't make a stupid decision. Don't think because somebody's smaller than you that you can whoop their ass. And yeah, I'll openly admit I lost a couple of sparring matches in boxing because what? Because what? Oh, you can't use your feet. you can't use your feet, which is only proof that you've never been in an actual fight. There are no rules in fist fights on the streets. Maybe in the UFC there's rules, but out here, anything goes. Which goes back to, it doesn't matter if you won 5 fights or 25 fights. If you go and get into a fight and tell somebody they can't use their feet, they're going to stomp the shit out of you. They're going to make you read their Nikes. So you better have enough strength to have a one-hitter quitter and drop their shit. I have been threatened by lots of people who have bad reputations on the street. And to them, and to you, I ask you one simple question. Could the people you fucked up actually fight? Or did you sneak them? You know, caught them off guard, caught them while they weren't paying attention, start talking shit, and then out of the blue, mollywop them from the back, take the tactical advantage. I get it. I respect it. But that only makes you a punk-ass bitch because, you know, you can't just stand up, square up. Nah, you can't do that. You're a punk-ass bitch. Anyway, back to the choices here. I think I've covered men for the most part. And if I haven't covered you, then you won't be paying attention. Talk to a young lady. Be honest about it. If y'all are going to date and it's going to be serious, then you need to take everything that comes with that. Her problems are now your problems. And young ladies, his problems are now your problems. Find out who the fuck you're dating before you lose an eye. Just understand that his enemies are now your enemies. Women don't really have enemies like that. Men generally do. Unless you dating a fucking female ninja, a Konoichi, or some gangster that's a female that you just didn't know her past. Can't happen. One of my favorite movies is My Wife is a Gangster. It's a Chinese movie. It's fucking badass. Y'all should go check it out. That's not a free promotion, but, you know, just keep in mind, there's a lot of movies with female gangsters that they just look all nice and prim and pretty, and then next damn thing you know, bitch's enemies coming out of nowhere, and the husband can't fight, but the wife can. Meet him in a warehouse, bust their ass wide open. And she can take hits too. Shit. It's a really good movie. Lots of good sex scenes too. But anyway, My Wife is a Gangster. I've only seen the first one. I don't know if there's a second one, but it's a pretty good movie. I probably gave y'all more information than you needed, but hey, this is YouTube. I have freedom of speech here for the moment. Now, getting out of the way of that, let's go to you women, because this is the most important part of this video. You women need to hear this more than anybody else, because here's how this works. You have a vagina. You are in control of everything from the moment you turn from 18 up. Unless you started fucking earlier, like 16. God, I hope you ain't started fucking at 12 or 10 or other issues that might have led you to that. I lost my virginity at 10 years old to a 12-year-old girl. I don't know how it happened. I just know that I didn't have a choice in the matter. A friend of mine manipulated me and got me to her house, or her grandfather's house, and we did it a couple of times on a fucking orange trunk. Alright? So, getting that out of the way, there's your confession. I probably shouldn't have confessed to that, but it is what it is. And I give you guys 99.9, and that probably should have been not something that I've shared, but there's the whole 1,000. I lost my virginity at 10. She was older than me, and I thought she broke my dick. Alright? Now, getting that out of the way. I'm going to be really extremely hard on you women, because I have sisters who made bad fucking choices. Now, I'm not going to bring my sister's name into play. None of them. I am going to bring the choices that they made into play. Because this is why I said, if you make a choice that fucks your life up, that's your fault. But when other people make choices that fuck your life up or fuck you out of your life, you got every fucking right to be mad at the choices that these people made that have decided, well, you know, you're not going to be a cop because I'm dating people who smoke weed and do pharmaceuticals and drugs and all that other shit. You know, why I got to pay for your choices? Why do I have to pay because you decided to give your goods to a person who only wanted to fuck you? They didn't want anything from you other than pussy. That's it. Why do I have to make the choice to help raise your child, or in any case, your children, because you decided, stick it in, I didn't stick it in. I'm the brother. I'm the one who told you, no, don't get pregnant by this motherfucker. And each one has told me, it's my pussy. I can do what I want. Yes, it is. Yes, you can. But doing what you want also has consequences, and I should not have had to pay for them. I should have been able to pursue my acting career full throttle. I should have been able to pursue my police career full throttle. But weed is legal now. I'm 52. I'll never pass a fucking physical. Let's get high. Knock me up. Okay, now I'm alright. Don't fuck with her. Her ass stinks, you know. She's just a stinky bitch. But she won't stinky when you were fucking her. She won't stinky when you were putting that seed in her belly. You see where we're going here, ladies? You see where we're going here, gentlemen? See, when a man can't get the pussy, or if he got the pussy one time, all of a sudden the bitch stinks. So now he gonna make it bad for her. But if he knocks her up, he's gonna be like, well, you know, we didn't even have the discussion. I didn't want children, and now you done popped up pregnant. Yeah, that's a consequence to your actions of not wearing a motherfucking condom. And bring your own condoms, because there are some conniving ass women out here that will poke holes in condoms at her house because she wants to be pregnant by you, though you don't want to be pregnant by her, and it's not illegal. Imagine that. It's not fucking illegal to get pregnant by somebody who don't want to have babies, but now you got him by the balls, so to speak, because you done suckered him into getting you pregnant. Choices, lady. I'm coming at you now. I'm coming at you raw. I'm coming at you angry. I'm coming at you nice. I'm coming at you fucking correctly. Because maybe, just maybe, if you didn't listen to your friends and maybe follow that thing inside your skull called the brain, most of y'all wouldn't have the issues that you have. Baby daddies. Y'all keep picking these motherfuckers. You can't get mad. You pick Pookie. You pick Ray Ray. You pick JJ. You didn't pick John or James or Raphael. You didn't pick none of those motherfuckers. Oh, that's because they wear glasses and read comic books and they're nerds and they do kung fu. No, we're not going to pick those guys. We're going to pick Pookie and Ray Ray. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. You slut, you whore. Bend the fuck over. You're taking it in the back door. I'm giving you everything I want. I don't want no babies, bitch. I don't want no babies. But what do? Oh, you give Pookie and Ray Ray the babies, but then you expect John and Raphael and Jimmy and Joe Bob to take care of a baby that Pookie and Ray Ray put inside you because you chose to let Pookie and Ray Ray put it inside you. Oh, you might have been one of those conniving little bitches, right? Poking holes in the condoms, and now Pookie and Ray Ray got 6 baby mamas. And for those 6 baby mamas, I got no sympathy for you because you made that fucking choice. You knew Pookie and Ray Ray was into drugs. You chose to stay with Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray may have cost you an eye, but you chose that path. You chose to keep doing that dumb shit. You can't get mad. Your kids didn't ask to be here. You brought them here. You made it so that Pookie and Ray Ray is their daddy. John could have took care of you for the rest of your life, but now fuck John. Big dick, good lick, but I don't want that motherfucker. He ain't got no goddamn money. I want that motherfucker that's got money. I'm going to ride him until his dick pop, and I'm going to get pregnant so I can trap him. Because all my girlfriends got good men who got babies, and their babies are in their life, and they doing things, and their baby daddies got rings on their fingers, and they pick the fucking Johns. And the Jameses, and the Jims, and the Raphaels, the motherfuckers that actually got out and got jobs. And had jobs before they had the girls, and knew they were raised right. They had responsibility. They knew what they needed to do. I am Pookie. I'm going to get some pussy now. Oh yeah, let me get her high. Shotgun, bitches. Blow it all up in her face. Bitch got the pussy ready to go. Let's get it in. 9 months later, Pookie and Ray Ray on to the next bitch. Hell, they tag teaming that hoe. You about to pop. You the one of the motherfuckers at the hospital with you. They about to get the next bitch pregnant. Cause they all getting high together. Oh, they injecting. They distorting. You chose that. You can't get mad. You chose that. overlooked me. I'm one of the Johns, the James, the Jimmys, the Raphaels, the motherfucker with a decent name, although now I go by Ecko Pt1. I'm that guy who's busting his ass to pay for his bills, to make sure that he has food, to make sure that he has money. I don't waste my money on frivolous shit that I don't fucking need. I don't do pharmaceuticals. Even my damn doctors have to fucking fuss to make me take medication. I gotta take cholesterol pills. It ain't a fucking choice. The doctor said, yeah, you need to take these cholesterol pills. You're going to take these fucking cholesterol pills. Whether you like it or not, until this problem is solved, you're on cholesterol pills. Every day, all damn day, once a night, half a fucking pill. So your cholesterol isn't that bad. This will help you control it. You need to lose 20 some odd pounds. So I do push-ups and set-ups. And I started at the beginning of this month, and I'm still committed to it. I also want to fit into a new Spider-Man suit. So there's my fucking motivation. No matter how much it hurts, I'm going to get off my ass and do it. That's a choice. Which is a choice I chose to make versus raising kids that my dick didn't make. And they're not mine. And those same kids that I've raised have pissed in my face. I'm going to fuck you up, James. I'm going to fuck you up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to beat your ass. Every time I see you, I'm going to threaten your ass because I can. You know why I can? Because I know in my heart of hearts, you my uncle and you love me, so you ain't gonna hurt me. Now what you fail to understand, no, I love my freedom. Which is why I'm not going to hurt you. I like my freedom. I like being able to go home, piss, and poop without people watching me. I like to be able to exercise, fresh air, walk wherever the fuck I want. That is the main reason why a lot of motherfuckers are still alive, because it's illegal for me and whoever the fuck else they pissed off to kill them. Don't get it twisted. The only reason lots of y'all are still walking around is because the people who you pissed off would much rather be free than kill you. In the back of their mind, they done killed you like 90 times. They've watched themselves kill you over 90 times. Like, if I could just get away with it, it'd be done. Don't ever forget that, because if most people could just get away with it, half the population, Thanos snapped the fuck up out this bitch. But let's get back on you women. This happens with a lot of young girls, and I need to make sure that this stops happening with all you young girls. If your girlfriend is pregnant and doing well, she might have found a good man. Or she might have found a man whose parents ain't gonna play. Nah, motherfucker, you got her pregnant, and every time you fuck up, we on your ass. You 16. You should have been fucking using protection. Why the fuck would you do that? No. You're gonna do what the fuck you want? Okay, now you got a fucking baby, and now you gotta take care of it. Because we took care of you. We raised you fucking right. You fucking knew better, and now you done gone and got this girl pregnant. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Your day from now on, whatever you planned out for your life, it's done. Because she's bringing a baby into this world that y'all didn't even fucking talk about. But now the baby is here. And now you ain't got no choice. NFL dreams, gone. Everything else you want to do, gone. Because you fucked up and decided, hey, I'm going to sleep with this girl. We're not going to have the discussion on, I don't want you having babies. I'm not ready to have a baby with you. I want my life straight. I want to always use protection, not just for you, but for me. Because if you get tired of me one day and decide that you're going to go get Pookie and Ray Ray versus the guy who's busting his ass, I don't want nothing holding me to you for the next 18 years where I could be out passing the ball. Boom, got it, touchdown, $10,000 right there. Second stringer up the first stringer. First stringer up the starting position. But not if you fucking make a choice to get her knocked the fuck up. Yeah, that's a personal stab. Because, you know, somebody I once told, you know, go back to school. And they replied with me with, fuck you. I'm gonna fuck bitches and smoke weed. That really didn't work out for them. I'm sorry if that offends you, and if the person who's watching is that person. I tried to give you the best advice I could because the opportunities that you had was right there. But instead of taking that opportunity, you made a choice. A choice that you got to live with. You ain't got to regret it, but every time you look at the football team that you could have been on, had you listened to what you were told, that shit's on you. if Marvel called me tomorrow and said, we got 7 Native Americans, you got your choice. You can play Red Wolf 1, 2, and 3. That's 3 characters, same name, the father, the grandfather, and the son. You can play all 3. The Wild West one, the turn of the century one, and the modern day one. I will take that fucking job. You can play Captain Kickapoo. You won't have any superpowers. Chris Evans will make an appearance and save your life by Captain America, and you will fucking be Captain Kickapoo, and you can ride around and save the Kickapoo Nation. You can be American Eagle. You'll ride around on your motorcycle, and you'll have a crossbow and a headdress, and you'll be an Apache warrior. And then finally, because I named, those 3 and those 2, that's 5, so technically we're out. But then we'll say, we're going to make you Puma. Tom Holland has signed on for another Spider-Man, so we're going to give you Spider-Man 5. Enter the Puma. You get to play Thomas Fireheart, and you get to go after Peter Parker and all of his glory. Or you get to play Jesse Blackcrow, because I'm aiming more towards that. So you get to be Jesse Blackcrow. You fell off a scaffold, you're handicapped, you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. When you go to sleep, your body is possessed by your ancestor, the magical being, Blackcrow. Now, he's going around using your body, and he's saving everybody, and you think that it's the drugs and your painkillers you're on, because the only thing you remember is you popped the pain pill, you were slumped over in your wheelchair. But the next day, you get up and you read the newspaper that some lady was saved by a mysterious Native American in his regalia and his long bow, and she's complaining. But to you, you dreamed it. I would kill to have that fucking role. If that opportunity came to me tomorrow, if Marvel called me tomorrow, it's like, boom, Ecko Fan Grey Wolf, we got your number from 9-9. We got somebody writing the script for Jesse Blackcrow. All we need for you to do is sign a dotted line. We're going to fly your ass out this Saturday. Boom. I'm on the fucking plane Saturday. I'm coming home Monday. I'm letting everybody fucking know. Yo, I can't tell y'all what I'm doing. But, this video right here, go back and watch it. And then I'm gone. Gag order's going to probably be in place. But you'll understand that I told y'all 7 Native Americans. And if Marvel says, boom, you're getting one of them, boom, I'm taking that shit. Now, Marvel's going to know I'm not a full-blooded Native American. There's probably not enough Native American in me to count. But I know where my ancestor is. I know who she is. I just need death records and birth records, and then I need to go on down to that city and get everything I need to see how much Native it actually is, But the first thing we're gonna do before we film that tribe that Jesse Blackcrow or any other Native character comes from, you're gonna take me to that tribe. You're gonna teach me a few words. We're gonna have a medicine man bless me, and then we're gonna make this fucking movie. That's it. So, that being said, as I click this back on, as I click that back on, so y'all understand something, I'm also checking the time because it's 9 o'clock, so I need to hurry the fuck up. That's a choice. That's an opportunity. If I'm giving that bitch, I'm taking it. Unlike the other fools in the family who have opportunities right at their feet, but are wasting it. You're just throwing it all away. You can't get mad when you're 52 and you're a fucking bum at home with your mama because you threw the opportunities that you have the fuck away instead of getting off your ass, grinding, and getting that shit done. I swear to fucking God, if Disney called me to fucking tomorrow, I'm taking that shit. I'm taking it. And it's like, yo, we're going to give you a Disney Plus series, but instead of giving you a whole season, we're going to give you 7 episodes. You're going to play Red Wolf. We're going to give you the first 2 from the ancient time, where Red Wolf is first in the Wild West. Then the turn of the century, you get 2 with them. And then you'll get 2 more with the present day. And then that last one will be the wrap-up, where you'll be old-ass man Red Wolf number 3, telling the story of how this all began. And as your old-ass man, you're passing the mantle down to the next person to be Red Wolf, to go into the Marvel Universe and be in the movie. I can do that. I would be grateful to do that at 52 and looking the way I do, and they'll have me pass the mantle down to the new Red Wolf, which would be Red Wolf 4. That would fucking kick ass. He'll have the little red wolf puppy because it'll come from my red wolf pup. You know, it would be fucking great. But each pup and each thing would be handed down generation by generation, and I'll play the first 3 red wolves, and then we'll just hand it on off. You know, the new guy that comes on will be a young man, a full-blooded native, ready to do the job and make all of this shit happen. So if this happens to get to you, Marvel, Ecko Fan Grey Wolf, I'm on 9-9. I'm also here at Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I am ready to go. Now, back to the hardcore rough shit for you women. You have a vagina. You are in charge of everything. Alright? You are in charge of whose dick is going inside you and what baby is coming out. You are in charge of who you get to date. You are in charge of who you get to procreate with. With the exception of rape, that's the only time that you're not in charge of your body because you don't get a say in that. And no woman ever asks anybody to rape them. Now, if you got one of those rape fetishes or whatever, you're probably a porn star. So, you know, there's that. But, you can keep it a buck. Women, you have the ability to control the way the world takes you and protects you or discuss with you. Alright? So, if you're living your life and you're living a good life and you make good procreation choices, this video is not for you. If you're with a man who's a fucking man who takes care of his kids, take care of you, y'all both are working, you're living your lives, you're doing fucking awesome, you got no need to watch this video. You have no need to watch this video because you made the right choices. You chose the right man. You've done everything that needs to be done. Now, if you're women who made choices like my siblings where, you know, your brother tells you, don't get pregnant by this motherfucker, and you tell your brother, fuck you, you kung fu kicking faggot, I'm going to do what I want. Yes, I have been called that. And I'm sorry to anybody that word offends if you're in the alphabet community, but I have been called that by a sibling after she took a beating and I peeled the guy off of her. But somehow I'm the bad guy, right? I could have just let him commence to continue the ass whooping, but nah, I did the superhero brother thing, but, you know, that was it. Also, she was with child at the time of taking the fucking beating. You know, she had just had a child and was with another child that wasn't too long from getting ready to come out. So, again, bad procreation choices. Leaving names off on purpose, but telling the truths. You know, and a lot of people don't like me because I do just that. Because I tell the fucking truth. But here's the truth. Every choice that they've made to bring a life into this world has fucked me out of my life. I have every right to be angry at 52 while all of them are under 50 and living their best life because of me. In 30 some odd minutes, I got to go take a child to school by 11 o'clock. And it's not my child. Let me know if y'all understand where I'm coming from. We're here at 52. Everybody thinks that I'm supposed to keep doing your job. I'm 52. I should be looking down the road to retiring. I should have been on Days of Our Lives because it was my favorite soap opera. But instead of being able to get an agent and pursue my career, other people's choices decided that that won't happen. We're not going to let you do the choices you want to do. We're going to make choices and you're going to take care of our fucking fuck-ups. Look, little girls, please hear me. If you are 18, clip this clip right here. This is going to be the most important thing that I'm ever going to say in my motherfucking life. For you little girls, boys' job is to talk you out of your drawers and put their dick inside your vagina. Your job, if you like the guy and you choose to let him do it, great. But make sure that motherfucker has some kind of condom on his dick. So that you don't wind up with a baby that you don't need before you're 21. And so that your big brother, your mother, your father, and everybody else in your family ain't got to adjust, adapt, and change their life over so that you can have a baby with somebody who just wanted to fuck. Understand the difference between fucking for pleasure and fucking for procreation. You young ladies need to be taught this shit from fucking the first damn day in sex ed class. There is a difference between making love and making a baby. and making love for pleasure and enjoyment. Understand which one you want. Having a baby is a life-changing event that you can't undo. If your girlfriend gets pregnant at 16 and she's got a diamond in the rough, a man raised right from the age of however, and he fucked up, and y'all both got pregnant, and y'all both are against abortion, so now his hopes and dreams are dashed, your hopes and dreams are dashed, because y'all both got this baby that your life now has to accommodate. You both have to get jobs. You both have to pay for Pampers. You both have to pay for clothes. And for 18 years, until this baby is able to take care of himself, that's a choice that y'all fucked up and made. Happy accident, that's what you want to call it. No, motherfucker, y'all made a fucking choice. They make condoms and birth control for a fucking reason. Learn to utilize these tools. Now for you young girls, I'm going to ride y'all ass to the end of this goddamn video. Understand that a lot of boys only want to have sex. That's it. They don't want to be your boyfriend. They don't want to be your husband. They just want to bust that ass wide open and tell everybody that they fucked you and call it a day. Yes, I said what I said. They want to tell everybody that they fucked you. Especially all the guys that are losers that have been trying and they come along and they somehow convince you, let you put it in. Yeah, I did that purposefully. I don't have a vagina. They're going to talk you into getting your legs up here and putting your feet over your shoulders, and they're going to thrust and thrust and thrust. You better make sure they're thrusting with a motherfucking condom on. Because I promise you, after you lose your virginity and y'all clean yourself up and all this other shit, tomorrow in school he's going to tell everybody. How do I know that? Happened to one of my siblings. I had to snatch a little motherfucker up in the bathroom one time. Yeah, you know you are. You know you are. I had to snatch a little ass up in the bathroom, and he was bigger than me, and I had to snatch him up. He was a freshman, and I was about to be a senior. Snatched him up in the bathroom and said, motherfucker, you tell one more person that you fucked my sister, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, and I'm going to break your dick off and ram it in your ass. Don't be telling nobody in a whole different school that you fucked my sister while she was in the 8th grade and you were in the 9th grade. No. You're not going to be doing that shit. You understand the choices that y'all have to make, ladies? You have to understand that not everybody that you're going to have sex with is going to keep it between them. And just because you're 14 and your girlfriend's 14 and she fucked up and got pregnant doesn't mean you need to go and do the same damn thing. Do not keep up with the fucking Joneses. Do not do that dumb shit because your girlfriend got pregnant. She might have got a good guy. She might not have meant to get pregnant, but shit happens. Both of them were horny, and instead of going to the store or going to the health department where you can get condoms for free, yeah, you can't get birth control for free, but you damn sure can get condoms for free. They'll give you a pack of condoms every goddamn day. Just run on down to the health department. They give them to you for free. Don't be scared. Go up in there and ask, hey, yo, look, I might not look like I'm fucking, but I'm actually fucking, so I would like to have some fucking condoms so that I don't become a daddy before I'm 21. Here you go, kid. Here's 2. Hey, take mine. Those people are probably daddies who were daddies before they were 30 and didn't want to be daddies, but they know your plight. And you take those condoms and you keep one in your pocket at all time. Fuck, if the box is small enough, you keep that bitch in your pocket at all time. 1 in the car, 2 in the car, a couple of boxes under the seat, 1 in your bedroom under your pillow. Let there be a condom within reach and eyesight every fucking where, so that you don't have a baby before your time with someone who you never intended to have a baby with. Because a lot of us are living right now don't know that we weren't meant to be here. But we were here because mama made a choice with a fucking fool. And if you're wondering why your daddy ain't in your life, it's because 1, either they passed away, or 2, your mama chose a motherfucker that didn't want to be your daddy, and 3, shit happens. The man was never meant to have a baby with you. He knew it, she knew it, but she was trying to pass you off as somebody else's baby. There's a lot of other circumstances that we can put into that, but let's just go with those 3. That's the most important right now. But let's get back on you young ladies. Your body is your temple. Your body is the creation and the creator and the incubator of all things to come. Do not give your pussy away recklessly to Pookies and Ray Rays. Give some of us nerds a fucking chance. You know, the guys that talk to you with respect, and if you ask them for anything, they'll bend over backwards and give it to you, and then your boyfriend will try to beat us up. You know, yeah, we're the guys that you should have babies with. the meek and the weak, as y'all call us. We're not all that weak. I've been doing kung fu and fighting since I was 6. Girls just didn't like me. Let me rephrase. The girls I liked, especially the black girls, didn't like me. You're not really one of us. You're a fucking half-breed. We don't date half-breeds. We don't like y'all. No, we don't want you. Because you're a fucking half-breed. No, fuck that. You're not worthy of our fucking time. That's right. We don't want you. You're half black, half white, and half native. So, yeah, we want a real brother. Real brother. They don't know that I've been secretly packing for a very long time. But anyway, that's probably too much information. But the point, and my friends make fun of me about that all the time. Long story. We're not even going to go into that, but just understand it. I have a nickname called LD. Anyway, leave it. Don't engage in that. No comments, please. This is important. Young ladies, this is important. This is more important for you than it'll ever be for me. You need to watch whose dick you're sticking in you. You need to understand that a person is more than just your dick. A big dick and a good lick does not make a good daddy. And you need to understand, especially if you're 14 years old, you don't need to be fucking. You don't need to be getting pregnant. I get it. You want to know what it feels like to be a woman. You want to lose your virginity because all your girlfriends lost it that summer when they all started growing boobs and boys started coming around. And they snuck them into the house and the boys talked them out of their drawers. Sally, I always liked you, Sally. I always liked you. Really? I've always liked you. Can we fuck this weekend? Yeah. I don't have my period. I got my period like 2 weeks ago. So we should be good. Let's roll in with this shit. You ever done this before, Sally? Nah, I've rubbed myself a little bit. I am going to be a little scared, though, because it's the first dick that I've ever had, And then Pookie comes along and jam that bitch in there. Pookie didn't wear no condom. And next damn thing you know, the summer come back through. Sally come to school. Sally got a belly. Pookie and Sally only fuck one time. Pookie in denial. I didn't fuck that stinky hoe, bitch. This is your baby. Nah, bitch, that ain't my baby. I heard you was doing it with Ray Ray and that dude right there, that African dude. Mutakatua. Yeah. Oh no, it was that Chinese guy. Chin Wow. Chin Wow is that baby daddy. Motherfucker, I ain't been with nobody else. We literally talked about this shit before you stuck your dick in me. I asked you if we had a condom and you said it's already on. And you lying sack of shit. My parents hate me. And I have to keep this because of you. And my parents are extremely Christian or Catholic. And I have to keep this baby now. What you gonna do, Pookie? What you gonna do? I ain't doing shit, bitch. That ain't my baby. We gonna have to get a DNA test. Get all up on TV. Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, Maury Povich. Pookie. 99.9% you are the father. That's not possible. That's not possible. I didn't sleep with that bitch. I didn't sleep with that bitch. The bitch stink. The bitch is a whore. And usually when guys go hollering that shit, there's been one time where they've been actually correct. But most of the time, when they ain't correct, and they start calling the bitch out her name and all this other shit, they are the daddy. Rightfully fucking so. So back to what I said, ladies. You have a vagina. I get it. You want to lose your virginity. You want to learn how it feels to be a woman. You want to open the door down there to a world of, now I'm horny and I need dick all the time. Because I don't know how it works for women, but I know how it works for men. And somehow my computer just did some stupid fucking shit. So we're just going to pop this up here. We're going to exit that. No, not that. Alright. We're going to quickly put that out of base and hope that I'm still recording. Good, I'm still recording. Alright. Anyway, the Adobe something or another popped up. I don't know how to get rid of it, like, permanently. I'm going to have to take this thing back to Best Buy. I need $347 that I don't have. But anyway, point being made, no, I'm not asking. Point being made is that you made a choice with a Pookie and a Ray Ray. And Pookie and Ray Ray has decided that your vagina stinks And now everybody in school knows your vagina stinks and you're pregnant with Chen Wong's baby, even though you don't even know who the fuck Chen Wong is. He's a chess champion. Y'all ain't even got no goddamn classes together. Your chances of encountering Chen Wong is far and few between. Your chances of encountering Pookie and Ray Ray, being that y'all both are girls of color. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy of color, you're a girl of color. He lived down the street, you live down the street. Y'all don't live in the projects, but y'all parents are fairly decent in pay, and so Pookie done got your shit knocked the fuck up. Now, if you met like maybe John or Raphael who lives in the projects and trying to get the fuck out the projects, they know we not getting no girls pregnant while we living bad as it is right now. We living bad in the projects. Knock a bitch up my ass. I ain't going nowhere without a goddamn condom. Now, for all you ladies who have baby daddy issues, you're getting a good look at me, right? You chose that baby daddy, right? Baby daddy ain't never there. Baby daddy don't give you no support. Baby daddy don't pick up the kid. Don't come spend no time with him. Don't read a book with him. Don't spend day one with him. Always accusing you of cheating. That's for you, not the baby daddy. And I know you're all thinking, why would you do that, Ecko? Why would you give us the finger? You gave him the pussy. You chose to give him the pussy. You chose to bring the baby into the world. You chose Pookie and Ray Ray. Walk right past a guy like me, comic book guy. We love vaginas too, but we also love the ability to go out and do the things we want to do and not have to feed another mouth outside of you and me. Now, I ain't elevated enough to have a baby, so why the fuck would I let you get pregnant? Now, stupidity has a cutoff point, people. Women, you have to guard your heart and your pussy at the same time. You want to have a baby with somebody, make sure that person wants to have a baby too. Don't just get pregnant by any fucking body because you like them or they lied and said, I'm going to be the greatest daddy on the planet. I'm going to be there for you. And 9 months down the damn road, he done found some brand new bitch. He don't know your name. He know that baby in your belly is his. He don't give a fuck. Just like you didn't give a fuck when you got pregnant by that motherfucker, because clearly you pregnant with him, and now you want Raphael and John and Joe and Cosplay Mo to come and take care of this baby that Pookie or Ray Ray put in your belly because you made that fucking choice. What, am I not being hard enough? Damn right, I'm going to be hard on y'all because you don't pick decent men. You pick dumbasses. And this is specifically for young black women because the teenage rate of pregnancy in black women and other women of color is higher than that in young white women. Why? Because a lot of young white women have resources, but a lot of young white women also ain't stupid enough to go and just say, I'm going to get pregnant for the fuck's sake of having a baby because my best friend got a baby. Fuck your best friend. She'll be the one telling you, no, don't do it. Don't do it. If she really is your friend, she'll be telling you, don't get pregnant. Don't get pregnant. This piece of filth that I got pregnant by, he only here because his mom and his daddy making damn sure he do the right thing. But he tells me he hates me every day. He wants to fuck more, knowing that I got this baby in my belly. He done told me that if he finds a set of steps, he gonna accidentally push me down the set. I can't go anywhere with him without feeling that I am in fear of my life. And goes back to women and your choices. If you choose to have a baby with Pookie and Ray Ray, and Pookie and Ray Ray decide, this bitch pussy stinks, and that ain't my baby, because I'm fucking this Asian chick, and this black bitch right here is trying to pin this baby on me. You chose Pookie and Ray Ray, when you should have chose Raphael. Yeah, that little kid in the corner with the glasses, they this thick, he reading his little comic books, he's getting A's in class, because he understands how the world works. He's getting A's in class because he's planning on getting a decent fucking job. Pookie and Ray Ray are going to be drug dealers, and they're going to spend most of their time in jail while your belly done swell. And while they're in jail and your belly done swell, other men going to be attracted to you and want you, but I'm forever loyal to my Pookie and my Ray Ray because I got their baby. Bitch! The shit you could have been doing if you didn't go with Pookie and Ray Ray, and now you got their baby, and now you mad? You mad because Pookie and Ray Ray out of jail and doing the same shit that they was doing before they went there. And guess what? Your dumb ass got pregnant by Pookie and Ray Ray again. How the fuck you gonna be mad? You made the fucking choice. So to all you young women, stop going after these Pookies and Ray Rays because they got money and they're druggies. They ain't got no brains. You are their hustle. You are their game. And when they ram it in your ass, big brothers don't want to have to keep making up because Pookie and Ray Ray are in jail. They ain't doing their job. Your big brother has to do their job. Your big brother can't go out and get a life. He can't go out and get a wife. He can't go out and get his career because your big brother is taking care of Pookie and Ray Ray's baby. Pookie and Ray Ray in jail with cigarettes and toothpaste. Doing the same thing they was doing before they went to jail. While your big brother's busting 3 jobs to take care of his bills and then going to school and then turning around and taking care of kids that you are raising to spit in his face, spit on his car, spit on him in general, and yet, not a thank you, not a I'm sorry, not we really fucked you out of your life, we apologize. No, we're not going to do that. Because even though we did choose Pookie and Ray Ray, it's your fault that you babysitting our kids. I don't fucking think so. Because they have parents that could have been helping pay for babysitting, do something to help their side, their part. But no, it was me. They had to do their job. And so, for all you young girls who have big brothers or little brothers, stop fucking up their life by getting pregnant by Pookies and Ray Rays. And it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Mexican, Hispanic, Latino. Stop! Stop sleeping with these fucking druggies that ain't got no future, no hope, and don't want nothing but to gangbang all goddamn day. And then thinking that Raphael, John, and Jimmy Joe Bob, and Billy, and Scott, and James, and Ecko got to raise a child that you made because you made a damn baby with Pookie and Ray Ray. And look at all the names I named. Motherfuckers that had plans. Motherfuckers that had their life mapped out. And then you fucking took it from them. Because your brothers are the Johns, the Raphaels, the Leonardos, the Donatellos, the guys that's got their life mapped out. They know what they're going to do since they're 12 years old. I'm going to be an astronaut. Boom, Challenger blows up. Nope, not going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a state trooper. Oh, you're too fucking short. And your sisters are dating drug dealers. Nope, not going to be able to do that. I'm going to be a homicide detective. Oh, your sisters are still dating drug dealers. So nope, that's not going to be an option. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to be an actor. Nope. All these babies are here, they need a babysitter because the men in their lives are behind the vertical fucking bars. Because they chose those Pookies and Ray Rays. Yeah, and I'm a mixed person. I understand I'm not doing this to desecrate, or make women look bad, especially my siblings. But I think I got every right to be fucking angry that my choices never got me where I am. Because my choices never got to be made for me. Their choices bled into my life. And here I am, a 30-year failure in acting because instead of being able to pursue and hone my craft, I'm taking care of kids who are now 18, 25, 32 and telling me I'm going to beat your ass. Understand where we're going here? There will be a part 2. I don't know when it's going to be made, but there will be a part 2. Possibly before y'all see this, there will be a part 2 in the works. Because it is now 9:34 and I got to make a phone call because I got to take somebody to school by 11 o'clock. And then I got to go help somebody. So at some point, at some time, maybe tonight, I will make a part 2 in the dark right out here. If you're watching part 1 and part 2, because I won't post them until they're both done. But understand something. And I want to say this as I come to an end because it's 9:34. Yes, that's America's ass. It's a little flat. Look, ladies, you made choices that put other people's lives away from what they chose. I knew what I wanted to be since I was fucking 8 years old. First thing I wanted to be was a scientist, and that didn't go well. Then I wanted to be an astronaut. I literally watched the Challenger blew up, and that changed my mind immediately. So then I thought about, you know what? I like helping people. I'm going to become a cop. Because if I become a cop, I can help people, and I can fight the bad guy, because it's the closest thing to being a superhero that I'm ever going to get in real life. That's because I didn't know a thing about acting at the time, even though I played Tiny Tim at least once in Burley Moran grade school. It wasn't for me. I didn't think about acting. I didn't like it. I didn't care two shits about it, and now I regret not liking it. And, you know, it came back to me when I got to high school. But prior to that, you know, I wanted to be a cop real bad. 3 of my siblings under me, all female, dated Pookies and Ray Rays. And people who only did the devil's lettuce, pharmaceuticals, weed, drugs. Their choices to bring babies by these people into the life that I could be having now is what ruined my life forever. I am on this app fighting for my career that I should have had, because I started in my 20s. Tim Reed fucked me out of a career with the promise of Hollywood East, but yet refused to make movies. He only wanted to do stuff that he wanted to do, which is why Millennium went up in smoke. If you're going to make movies, and this is the last part of this video, make movies. Shouldn't matter what genre it is. I'm not saying make porn, unless that's your thing. But if you want to make movies and you got the resources, you want to make kung fu movies, there are actors. We want to do that. You want to make scary movies, there's actors. They want to do that. You want to make comedies, there's actors that want to do that. Smack dead here in Virginia. And the only reason why most of us stayed was because Millennium Studios promised us Hollywood East and we wouldn't have to go. And most of us, like me, are probably cleaning toilets because we were dumb enough to put all our eggs in one basket thinking that this is going to change the dynamic of Virginia. Actors are going to flock to Virginia. We're going to have work. We're going to be making movies. We're going to have TV series. And all we got was a movie of Thomas Jefferson. We have Sam Neill from Jurassic Park and Carmine Jogo. We got a mini-series of Police that only made it 1 season, because nobody put the fucking heart into fucking making other things and making movies because you want to make movies. You got a motherfucking studio. Make the fucking movies. Fuck the SAG actors. Hire actors who are going to show up because they got that fire. They got that passion. And they're going to do the one thing that's most important. And that ain't read the goddamn script. They're going to show up. And they're not going to be Pookies and Ray Rays. They're going to be motherfuckers who really want to do this for the rest of their life, where they can actually engage and be happy, celebrate their stardom, and be with their friends. And maybe they'll get an Emmy and maybe they won't. But they're going to show up every fucking day if they want to do this. I never, ever quit on getting into this acting. I'm 52, and I'm still fighting to just get my foot in the door. That's dedication. Everyone I know has given up. Everyone has said, oh, you should give up. You're never going to make it. If I quit now, I never will. Thank you for watching. I'm Ecko Pt1. This is Kung Fu Addict number 2. Be seeing you.